What is happening, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary, and we are back from a long weekend of camping, and I'm excited to get out a video. I was thinking about this when I was camping, downtime, staring at the fire, just what video I wanted to make, and I really feel it's important we go over the new Battle Pass. The new Battle Pass is here. It's the first time in the history of the game we have not received a character in the Battle Pass, so maybe some of you are unsure if this is a good value. And I haven't purchased it yet because just back at home, haven't really had time to sit down and look it over. So we're going to do that really together today. But before we get into that, we got some big news for the XMG. Huge shout out. We have a new VIP Patreon, Popeye. So Popeye, thank you very much for your donation. Everything has been set up. This is the first Dragon Champions video I have made since you become a VIP patron, so I want to give you your shout out in this video. So welcome to the family. You are a new subscriber, and also you are a VIP patron, so thank you for that. Also, it is early in the morning on Monday. I have my coffee, and some of you might see this coffee mug has my logo on it. So that is really cool. Big shout out to my main man, Hoss Boss, for making it happen. Got me a coffee mug for my early morning videos with the XMG on it. And look at that again. Pretty dang cool. But if you're just finding me for the first time and you're liking what you're seeing, click that subscribe button, turn on notifications. We continue to grow every single day. 1 sub here, 3 subs there. It's an awesome feeling. So let's get into it and break it down. So I've been playing Dragon Champions for 290 days, and we've made a lot of progress in 290 days. And like I was saying, this is the first time in the Battle Pass we have never seen a character be given to us. So this is something new to the game and pretty exciting. First off, before we look at it, I like how they're trying different things in the battle passes just besides release of characters. Release of characters, everything's new and shiny. I said it before in different videos. But sometimes you need something different. And this is very different. So let's get over to the battle pass and check it out. Alright, so here we are, battle pass. Complete the daily and weekly requests. Those are about the same, to be honest. We had orcs this time around, so that's pretty easy to hit. But what we have here inside the battle pass itself is the rewards for the regular and then the premium. And for regular, first artifact we get from the free one is the Cup of Cheer. Landing 3 hits to a single target has a 50% chance to apply damage increase and accuracy increase for 2 turns. 100% chance for sharp twice per battle. You get critical damage and you get health. Now this when I read this rune, before I got the sharp, definitely screams sharp, screams Shaolin. Multiple attacks is what you need, and really there's a limited handful of characters that do that, so this is kind of a middle of the road artifact for me. Next one up is Lucky Foot. Suffering a critical hit has a 25% chance to get dodge increase for 1 turn. 50% chance for Rantha. Now, this has damage of a flat stat of 300 and then 15% of maximum health. So this artifact I like quite a bit. The other thing you got to keep in mind is this one would be good for a tank. Like a Kinley. We're getting 15% maximum health, and his health recovery is based off his maximum health. And he's more likely to suffer a critical hit because he is a tank, so he's going to taunt. Really, any tank, you put this on Salvador. The steel shell, he can still suffer a crit under the steel shell. So this could be used in many different builds or champions. And I like the way the Lucky Foot is panning out. Third artifact you would receive is the Lens of Productivity. Attacking a dazed enemy has a 25% chance to apply stun for 1 turn. 50% chance for old lore 3 times per battle. Now we get 10% crit chance, which is awesome. This is all max level, of course, and 15% health. Now this rune screams goblins, because they, when Dr. Frank puts on his shock, they come in and attack, and then he attacks, he puts daze on the character. So there's a good chance that daze is going to be spread around, and then stunning them for 1 turn would be huge. And with the critical chance bonus, this, even though it says old lore, I really think old lore is kind of garbage. This could be really good for like an instructor gore ram, because where he crits, he calls Adam gets the taunt. So giving instructor gore ram more critical chance with more health, increasing survivability. This is kind of where I would put this rune, because I don't use old lore. So putting this on an instructor gore ram seems pretty solid. Then we have our 800 draw coins. We have 1.5 million gold. We have 1 artifact chest, half of an artifact upgrade chest. We have an epic star up stone. We have the rare star up stone, and then we have the uncommon star up stone. We have the epic max level stone, the uncommon, or the rare, the uncommon. Then we have rare upgrade stone, uncommon upgrade stone, common upgrade stone, and then we have some critical chance runes, 3-dot blue. We compare the free stuff we normally get to a character model champion to this one, and it does seem that the free rewards in this are slightly less. I mean, you don't even get a full chest for the artifact upgrade stuff. You get half of one. So to me, the value for the free to play, I mean, it's still there. You're still getting some very good things. 800 draw coins for doing nothing, 1.5 million gold for just doing the quests. Okay, but the value, usually the free-to-play value on these things, to me, just seem a touch higher than what they normally are. But still, very good value for free-to-play. It just doesn't seem to fall in line to where it normally does. Now, we have the premium side of things. We have everything you see over here, and then we have everything like that here on top of it. And we have Furious Flame, 15% potency, 500 armor. Losing taunt for the first time has a 50% chance to gain taunt for 2 turns. 100% chance for Tromgar once per battle. And right there, the Tromgar, definitely who reading it with the potency and armor, Tromgar needs that potency to apply the stuns. So definitely worth him. Once per battle is kind of yucky. But the 15 extra percent on potency would be big for a Tromgar. So definitely falls in line with him 100%. When looking at this, obviously you want it on a tank, so you want a tank that needs potency. Kinley really doesn't need potency. Little baddie, this would not be bad on. She does need potency quite a bit, so it would be at 50% chance to get taunt for 2 turns. So that would definitely help little baddie out as well. The Magma Rock, we have 500 penetration and shield 15%. Losing health below 100% is a 50% chance, 100% chance for Slinger to apply a damage increase for 2 turns, twice per battle. So the penetration is pretty interesting on this. I mean, Slinger has a AoE with a pretty powerful attack, so 500 penetration negating the armor. He is a little squishy with the 15% shield, so definitely used for Slinger, but this could be used for like Rin the Unseen. It could be used on, any kind of high damage DPS character, Freezard. So not just limited to Slinger, but definitely not a bad one for Slinger at all. Shell of Sea Dreams, we have at the end of the turn, or we get penetration again and tenacity. At the end of the turn, has 50% chance to gain counterattack, 100% for Lake once per turn. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have Lake remotely close to being ready to go, but I could see that for Lake because he does need penetration. He gives himself penetration on his leadership ability, but this could definitely be used for Mar. You know, you could put it on your demons. You know, you could put it on Kyra. You could put it on a Kagi or a Raval. So definitely has some versatility, but not my favorite of the group so far. Medal of the Loner. 10% accuracy, 15% tenacity. Not a big fan of those stats right off the bat. On receiving first damage with a 50% chance, gets tenacity increase and armor increase for 1 turn. 2 turns for major shot once per battle. Yeah, major shot would be good because he does have the AoE on his basic, but I'm not a fan of this rune or artifact. Just seems kind of blah with the accuracy and tenacity. If it was a damage increase with accuracy, okay. But anybody you want to increase tenacity, giving yourself 15% extra tenacity is big. But again, the 2 blues in this just seem okay. Mirror of Mist. 10% critical chance and 15% lifesteal. Attacks out of invisibility restores 2.5% maximum shield, 5% for cruel, once per turn. Now this one, I like the ones that don't say, you know, once per battle. Once per turn is pretty solid. And obviously the main caveat here is the invisibility restore, or attacks out of invisibility. So we have Cruel, we have Kyra, Wonder Lua. So that would definitely be plus because they're all kind of squishier characters. And you could really use it on either one of them. You know, it depends on what you're running. If you're running a human team, Cruel would be it. If you're running the demon comp and you don't have a good one for Kyra, that would work. If you don't have, you know, one for Wonder Lua, or Thelaine if she's run with Wonder Lua, definitely a plus. So not a bad one here with the Mirror of Mist. Then we have the Mark of the Fray, 10% critical chance and 4,000 shield. Landing critical hits restore 5% of your max health. 10% for Zera, once per turn. Again, this green one I like quite a bit with the critical chance and the shield and then restoring max health. You could really put this on any sort of DPS character you're looking for, you know, you want to use. Definitely has a lot of plug and play viability. So I do like this Mark of the Fray. You know, restoring health on a DPS character, you want them to land crits. So Ember, Rin the Unseen, Wonder Lua, Raval, Kagi. This one might not be bad for Kagi at all because he does not have a high max health pool, but he does have a lot of health issues, so that could be good for him. Then you have 2,400 drop coins, 3 million coins. Then you have a chest of each and a quarter of each of the type. Then you have your upgrade stones, your star up stones, maximum level stones. Then you get critical damage as well as damage with, you already have crit chance. So the paid rewards in this battle pass are way better than the free ones, which is what we normally see. And if you're going to spend the money, you know, the premium pass is $10.99. If you're going to spend the money, this is definitely one to spend the money on because your bonuses are way better. Now, when we look at the breakdown of when things come, and you know, we get a crit chance rune there, damage runes very early on, drop coins, chest fragments at 900. For free to play, it's 1100. And as we continue to go here, there's our first artifact for the premium side of things at 400. And that one's not a bad one. That's a good one for the DPS. That Mark of the Fray. 625 is the next artifact. The Mirror of the Mist, so that's another good one. 1100 for the premium side, we get another artifact. And we don't see our first artifact for free-to-play side until 1600. So I kind of wish they gave you one a little bit earlier on. But I understand it's about halfway through. I understand what they're doing there. And then you don't, you know, you see the million drop coins, and then you get another artifact here, and artifacts at the end. So the way it is kind of laid out is you're going to have to play it at least halfway through if you are free to play side to get an artifact, and you're getting pretty decent artifacts early on in this. So my YouTube family, there it is. There's kind of my breakdown of what we can see from this brand new artifact battle pass. And my overall feelings on it are, if you drop money, this is a good one to drop money in, because you definitely get way better increased value on your buck. And for $10.99, it is worth it. But if you're a free-to-play player, the rewards on my side are just kind of skimpier than they normally are on a champion. But that could be because we see a lot of champion shards as we go through this. And, you know, this one really doesn't have it. You don't get shards for an artifact. It's here's your artifact. So I understand where they're coming from. But even if there was just a couple free one star artifacts sprinkled in the beginning to kind of amp you up and get excited for it, I would have liked to seen that. But the value is, again, tremendous in both. I mean, getting a couple solid free to play artifacts is a plus. The gold and the drop coins is always a plus. So you're not getting ripped off by any stretch of the imagination. I think they could have jazzed it up a little bit and made it a little bit more, you know, pop, I guess, and you could have had just a touch more pizzazz or something put into the free-to-play side. But like I said, it could be because the shards are normally spread out for that champion in there, and you can't really do that with artifacts. But for the first run of something new, I definitely think it is very cool, and doing something different besides champions is always something nice. So if you do spend the money, definitely worth the $10.99 to buy it. I will buy this, and definitely think it is worth it. And there's my breakdown of the new battle pass, and it is extremely good to be back and really excited. Next video coming up for Dragon Champions, we have the July poll of the 5 worst characters, my 5 worst characters, and then we're going to talk about how we can make them better, and I'm going to bring in a special guest to do that. So that's going to be fun. And then I got other things in line for Dragon Champions. I'm going to make some Disney Sorcerer's Arena content. If you play that, I got to start doing that on a regular basis. And also, I introduced a new game, Chaos Magic. When that comes out, I'll be covering that a little bit. But also, I liked what I did there with, you know, just introducing a new game and just kind of going over the standard gameplay. So I think I might do that once a week, where I pick a game, I play it for a couple days, and kind of give you my lowdown on how I feel about it. Just because I think everybody likes to see some different type of games. But let me know in the comments below. Big shout out to Popeye, the latest VIP patron for the XMG family, and my main man Hoss Boss for my XMG mug. So, again, if you're just finding me for the first time, click that subscribe button, turn on notifications, all that good stuff that goes along with it. And for my XMG family members out there, I love you all. I hope you all had a great weekend. So, thank you for the support. Thank you for everything you do to make this so much fun for me. So that is what I got for y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.